Witchfest England, where we've got over 1,000 English witches that have come from all parts of the country to just celebrate together and to learn new things in the workshop.
Today I'm doing a wand making workshop, and basically bringing pieces of wood and people are personalising them to make their own magical wand. So have a couple of minutes to meditate and see what the wood feels like to us, see what images we come through. Breathe deeply and don't worry what images come through or if nothing comes through. Do cast spells with wands. They will put their energy into an object via their wand and it becomes a very personal object, especially hopefully today because they've made it themselves.
I haven't actually got a wand at home, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to come and actually learn how to make a wand and sort of get a wand for myself.
If anyone is sort of new to this all and very, very curious, it's a really open environment to learn about what witchcraft's really about.
This is where you get to meet your Wiccan celebrities. This is where you get to buy books that would be for witches only. And this is where you get to go down the road in your velvets and feel normal.
You can just hang out and be around people who think similar kinds of things. And it's just nice to network and chat to people.
Couples are formed on a day like this, friendships are formed, and of course we've got trade. There are a lot of people that in their area will just not be able to get the right ritual knife or will not be able to get a dress or a robe that's made to measure. And here it all happens, and here it's all normal.
I'm here to sell my fairy wear. I've got the priestess dresses, and these are for ritual wear, really.
I'm doing readings using cards, which is a very traditional way of divining the future, but also what I'm doing is to try to help people to really understand their life and to give them some guidance as well. It's an art as well to read the cards because it's in terms of symbolism, it's in terms of colors, it's in terms of what the feeling you get from the cards, and it's never a card for physical death. It's nothing scary. On the contrary, it's brilliant. I love the death card.
Got over 100 people here in the room, and I made them take a piece of jewellery from the other person on the understanding that it's returned and just pick up messages from it, find out things about the person and state them.
Where you lived as a child, did it have like railings round a park or anything?
No, I don't think so.
There have been some unbelievable success stories considering people have been reading for the first time today.
I'm a member of Hunter's Moon Morris, and we are a Welsh Border Morris dancing side, and I think that sort of fits in with the whole theme of folklore and folk traditions. There's a lot of crossover with paganism, really. It is part of our heritage, it's part of our culture. It goes back a long, long way, and similarly, so does the craft. But there is unfortunately still an association with devil worshipping, of which, of course, it has nothing to do with.
You've seen the movies when you're little, and you've seen the witches casting spells and hubble, bubble, you know, toilet and trouble. And I don't know witches that do that.
5 years ago, if you wandered around in full, you know, pagan garb, you'd look like a complete idiot. Nowadays, because of everything like the goth culture and everything else, it's a lot more common.
Things like Harry Potter films, they've opened it up and allowed people to sort of say they really like the Harry Potter films and then kind of go into that and discover that witchcraft is actually a genuine religion, and I don't think that can be any sort of bad thing.
Wicca is a very committed religion. We celebrate the full moons 13 times a year. We celebrate the seasons 8 times a year. We learn about our gods and goddesses. There's many disciplines that we work on regularly. So if you decide to become a witch just because Buffy looks awesome, you're not going to be prepared for all the hard work that goes into it.
By summer's heat and full moon steel come lusty flame and the power to will.
I do feel that witchcraft is a growing phenomenon. I do. It's being more accepted.
There are kind of more out there religions than paganism.
Exactly. So you're like, we're not the weirdest. No, it's okay.
It could become more popular in the future, particularly due to events like this.
For me, the utopia would be being able to buy crystals in every high street shop. It would be lovely when Wicca is incorporated into the everyday life. An event like Witchfest allows you to have that world for a day right here.
The circle is open and yet unbroken. May the peace and love and blessings of the god and goddess of Beltane go in their hearts. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again!